Hello and welcome to Do You Even Binge?
Do you even binge?
And welcome to our new set.
Our new Do you even binge set?
Do You Even Binge set?
We got everything here. What?
We have a lot of stuff.
A very pleasant good evening to you wherever you may be.
That's right.
Vince Scully has blessed the room. This is a new set. We're playing around with it. We might change some things like that bright ass sign up there. Figuring out a solution for that. And we got a lot of knickknacks and things back here, and we're gonna swap those out. And our friend Katie did she decorated this and everything. That's Chris's wife, Chris Estrada's wife.
Good job.
Good job, Katie. Don't start. But we are talking today more indie movies. I just can't stop with the indie movies. The more movies I look at, I'm like, all the movies I loved back in the day were indie.
Man.
But today, we'll chit-chat for a second. But today we're going to talk about Shortcuts, Robert Altman. Smoke and Blue in the Face, both by Wayne Wang. And the last one is Chungking Express by Wong Kar-wai.
My favorite, Chungking Express.
Your favorite, yes.
And we'll get to that movie later because I have to apologize to the History for Fools podcast over comments I made about Chungking Express that were false.
False? What happened? This is what, yesterday's episode you recorded?
No, when we did the Kowloon Wall.
Oh, you said it was at the Kowloon Wall. Okay.
I thought Chungking Express was shot at the Kowloon Wall.
We'll talk about that when we get to that. That'll be the last one we talk about. So, you want to talk about this weekend, what we did and everything?
Yeah, man. This weekend was awesome, man. But last night, man, I had food poisoning.
You did not.
I woke up in the middle of the night.
Like every night.
We had the dogs in the room.
You get up two times a night.
But this
right?
time I got up once, and that was like around 4 o'clock. And I went to the bathroom first, and then just gas, man, like gas. Like a Toyota, they didn't want to start a Supra. And
that's every night, isn't it? That's a regular night, right?
No,
that was different.
The other nights are Camaros and Buicks, but this one was a Supra. And I had a stomach. Then on the front, when I was sitting down, I was laying down at first.
You were on the couch while I was sleeping.
Yeah, I was sitting on the couch, and I felt like motion sickness and nausea, and what I thought was food poisoning. I was trying to fight it off, but then my head started sweating. My forehead started sweating a lot. Then I got chills. Then I got up, and I started walking to the bathroom, and I went, ugh. But nothing came out. I felt like...
So it was just like dry heaving?
Yeah.
No liquid?
No liquid.
No liquid.
Just a Tum I ate before I went to the bathroom.
The Tums? Well, so you already had
pink.
You already had heartburn, or just you took it for a stomach upset?
I was getting ready for heartburn.
You're the weirdest medical solutions to how you're feeling. The weirdest solutions.
I took 2 aspirin before the headache.
Just to prepare for a headache.
I'll prepare myself for heartburn. But I
don't think that was food poisoning. Was it over at that point? You felt better?
Yeah. I started dry heaving, but nothing came out. Nothing.
You didn't have food poisoning.
But it was just nausea.
Just nausea. You probably had a little bug or maybe a little bacteria in your stomach or something.
Then this morning when...
If it was food poisoning, you would have been going in waves
then this morning when Toffee threw
cramping.
Up, I think somebody's trying to poison us.
Yeah, you accused me of trying to slowly poison you.
The dog threw up too. And she was following me all day today. Like
maybe you shared
I ate peanut butter, and then I put peanut butter thing too.
Well, maybe you ate something and you shared it with her, and she got sick last night. I don't really watch what you eat all day, but you snack a lot, so I don't.
Something fell on the ground. She must have ate it. Let me see.
Maybe you also ate it.
Oh, it was probably that.
It all makes sense
probably
now.
that croissant probably.
What croissant?
From Doomy's last night.
You got a croissant?
You had jalapeno poppers.
I had jalapeno
and I had
poppers.
a croissant with cheese and ham. But then I
You
added
didn't
more.
tell me about that. You said you didn't eat anything from
I
Doomies.
sat down next to you. You were too busy eating your hot poppers.
I
to notice
wolfed
what I was
those
eating.
down, man. Those Doomies poppers are the best. They have like cheese. They're little triangles full of vegan cheese and jalapenos. Oh my God, I love them so much.
I'm trying to turn this podcast into food, all
I
right?
ate 5 of those in one sitting. But those usually give me bubble guts the next day because of all the jalapenos, eating those at midnight.
Yeah, but I threw up everything. I felt better afterwards, man. I went back to sleep.
Probably, did you give her some of that food? You don't
No.
feed her. We don't feed her from the table.
Probably a crumb fell or something. I don't know.
Big ass crumb. No, I didn't. I don't think it was food poisoning though.
So it was happy birthday, by the way.
Oh, thanks.
I got happy birthday. I got you 2 hats to pick from. Pick a hat.
Pick a hat from the 2 leftover hats we had lying around the office.
I got this cake. I made it. I try to make Lisa vegan lemon cake. Charlie helped me get all the ingredients, and Isaac helped me out too. Thank you guys. But the lemon cake was a total fail, man. Total fail. It started off as a cake. It turned into everything else but a cake. By the end, by the time I was done, it looked like a big lemon cookie. That was
it fell in the middle. I saw
was rotting from the middle.
I saw the remnants.
It looked like it tasted like a black and white cookie without the black and white.
Or the cookie. Then I found it later at night, laying on the counter, and ants were starting to come into the kitchen to eat that thing. You fed the ants with that thing. They had quite a life cycle, that little cake you made. So this one is from the great
a badass cake I made a couple
bakery of you.
Birthday to you, cha cha cha.
Cha cha cha.
Birthday to you.
Happy
birthday, dear Lisa.
Happy birthday to you.
Oh, thank you. Nothing like a room full of guys who don't want to sing.
Blow it out.
Oh.
I think you have a knife for that. No, I can't. No, I'm good.
What do you say?
I think you have a knife. You know, when I was doing the cake, I saw the photo. I think that lady had a real cake with eggs and all the good stuff. Her cake was layered perfect, man. But I guess not.
In the sample that you were making?
Yeah. So Lisa likes whale watching, so we had to go find out where your mom was on Sunday. The old joke.
Old joke.
So we ended up.
I actually fingers on this cake.
I did out, but the other stuff I did out myself without help from anybody.
You did a really good job this year.
Yeah, I set up dinner reservations on a rainiest day. It was raining.
Yeah.
Sideways.
My birthday usually falls on a blizzard day if I'm in New York or Ohio, or rain out here.
It was raining sideways. And we ate some good ass food.
Pura Vida, the best vegan restaurant in LA, probably.
And we went whale watching.
One of the top 5. Whale watching in Long Beach.
The only thing when I picked up the whale watching was I didn't check times. And it was like a 3-hour one. I probably 2 hours.
You picked up 2. Yeah, it was almost 3 hours. Felipe was getting tired of it at the end.
I thought we were going to Oxnard, man.
we were pretty high up. We went past Rancho Palos Verdes, and we were like right below Marina Del Rey, I swear.
We're passing the Channel Islands.
Can I eat this cake with my finger?
Yeah, go ahead.
You want to eat it?
I don't want to ruin it for everybody. Just give me get a little fork or a knife.
I always thought it was funny that when the Island Boys came out from Miami.
Oh yeah, those guys. What happened to them?
Funny if it was a spoof. If those 2 boxers from Oxnard,
Diaz brothers.
No, they're Vargas
Stockton
brothers.
Vargas.
Yeah, they would have been the Channel Island Boys.
Channel Island, is that a Navy base up there?
Yes, that's where my Tabitha went to school. I think
that's right. That's Wainimi, right? Port
Wainimi. I did a show there, and I was walking too fast, and I bumped into a door that was glass, see through. Shout out to the guy who cleaned it. Oh my God, dude! You don't know how fast your body moves to all of a sudden you have to stop. Like just
the inertia.
the inertia, man. I hit the door and it was all glass, see-through glass, hard, man, hard. And
It's like a Michael Scott move.
My nose started bleeding a little bit.
Oh my God!
And I went to go tell the comics, like I came back this
And they all laughed at
orientated
you.
like this. I really had went up too, so thank God for that. And I was trying to act normal, but I had like a bump right here already. And I took everybody where I don't know why I took everybody where I fucking hit my head.
You went to show them.
So we went after the show, and somebody pointed out it happened right here. I could tell, and there was a big oil stain with my forehead and my little mole right there, a little hole on my mole.
That's funny.
So yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Thank you for the cake. Thank you for the birthday. That was very nice.
Yeah, man. We try.
I was surprised. I got cards. I got
Thank you.
little gifts. I got cool. Hey, why are you playing it again? I already have a spoon.
Oh, my fat elbow bumped in.
Anyway, okay, let's get to the stuff, right?
Yeah, the stuff. Short circuit. I mean, shortcut.
All right, Felipe calls this movie Short Circuits and avoided it because he thought it was Short Circuits for so many years.
I avoided because I always thought that movie was Short Circuit. Like I already seen it.
It's called Shortcuts, and it was 1993. Robert Altman directed and wrote it.
Which
but
is
actually
a great movie,
wrote it based on Raymond Carver's novel. It's set in L.A. This was supposed to be. We were supposed to talk about this last week, but we had so many other things to talk about. We ran out of time. But it's Tim Robbins and Madeline Stowe. They're married. He's a cop. It's 9 short stories, which I think is too many. I think about 2 short stories too many in this movie. But Fred Ward, Jennifer Jason Leigh, so many people in this. Ann Archer, Jack Lemmon, Andy McDowell, Buck Henry, Lily Tomlin, Huey Lewis, Lyle Lovett, Tom Waits.
And the news?
No news. No news in this one. Julianne
Moore.
Moore.
With full force.
This is Julianne Moore's debut in a major film, first major film. And boy, does she really debut it all.
Who did?
Julianne Moore. It's got a weird scene. Of course, I can't. First of all, it's hard to find clips for this movie.
This one was crazy.
But this movie is available, the full movie on YouTube for free, so you can go watch it. It's a 3-hour movie, by the way.
PG.
And
thank God.
Everybody's so good. Lyle Lovett's bad though. He's not an actor, but he fits this creepy character he plays.
If you're wondering who Lyle Lovett is, this is the guy that Julia Roberts married.
He's a country singer, and she married on a whim, and everybody's like, what?
I remember when he got married to her, Julia Roberts married this guy.
Everybody thought they had a chance.
That guy had the best joke, man. That guy, what's his name? The one that collects all the ketchup packages and napkins.
Gilbert Godfrey.
Gilbert Godfrey goes, to this. I had a chat.
It's like when Selena Gomez got married to Benny Blanco.
It's weird how this movie throws in the clown community.
Yeah, it's weird. This movie has everything, but it's great. I could have done without the jazz singer and Laurie Singer's part. That was not interesting. But it opens. It's mostly it's loosely connected characters, based on the stories of Raymond Carver, the short stories, book of short stories he wrote. A waitress accidentally runs into a boy with her car. That's Lily Tomlin. Soon after walking away, the child lapses into a coma. While at the hospital, the boy's grandfather tells his son, played by Bruce Davison, about his past affairs. A baker for that boy's birthday cake starts harassing the family when they fail to pick up his birthday cake, which is really traumatic for them. He starts doing prank phone calls to them. And then it opens up with a unifying, you can play the next clip here, a big unifying nature event in LA, which was the spraying of medflies all over LA at the time. You said that this really happened, right? Like nightly they would go and spray over I love how the credits are following the planes here.
See the color of the plane?
Yeah.
It was to spray Mexicans.
That just means right and left. It's like navigation lights on a plane or a boat.
So that movie, that part right there really
I
happened.
mean, it means pass and
all
do not
over
pass.
LA, the medfly spraying.
So they sprayed all over for like a month or something, right?
That fly was killing all the crops in California, the state.
And then it ends with another unifying nature event, which is an earthquake.
Yeah.
So it begins with something LA and it ends with something very LA. But those events weren't in the original stories, but Robert Altman added them. Tom Waits plays a chauffeur for limos, and Rich is a hired limo driver. And so many different stories here. You can go to the next one. Like I said, the cast includes 5 Oscar winners and 7 Oscar nominees.
Andy McDowell, Bruce Davison, Jack Lemmon, Julianne Moore, Matthew Modine, Ann Archer, Fred Ward, Jennifer Jason Leigh, Chris Penn, Lily Taylor, Robert Downey Jr., Madeline Stowe, Tim Robbins, Lily Tomlin, Tom Waits, Frances McDormand, Peter Gallagher, Annie Ross, Laurie
So many
Singer,
people.
Lyle Lovett, Buck Henry, and Huey Lewis in Robert Altman's Shortcuts.
You can play the next
Rated
clip.
R.
So little Casey, there's kind of a story threading throughout that connects some of the people here. Little Casey, it's a couple days before his birthday. He's walking to school. His school's not far. I think he's 9 here, right? He's turning 9 or 8.
If you're watching this right now, man, everybody walked to school at this time.
Yeah,
There
I
was
walked to school.
nobody driving their kids to school. And his parents have cars.
I took the bus.
And nobody's looking both ways either.
Yeah, so he gets hit by a car. That's Lily Tomlin. She's on her way home from her waitressing job. She's devastated.
Honey,
You know, I hit a kid too one time.
I'm fine. Wait. Let me get your stuff. Here, wait up.
No, actually, I was driving, and this kid was skateboarding,
I'm fine.
and he bumped into my car, and his skateboard slid.
Let me give you a ride.
And then
Make sure you're
I told
okay.
him, "Hey, man, you all right?" Just like she's telling him, "Are you okay, man? You okay?"
He said I can't talk to strangers.
He goes, "Are you sure, man? You sure?"
My birthday's tomorrow.
He goes, "There's a police station right there, man."
Okay, I want to make sure you're okay.
And can we call ambulance? No. He said, "I'm good." Then I went to the police station anyway by my own. And I said, "Listen, man, when it was,
I just hit this guy out there.
I just hit this skateboarder outside down the street.
Bye.
There's a camera right there. If you want to look at it. And if the guy tried to come here and say that it was a hit and run and blah, 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 I broke his skateboard.
They said,
That
sir,
fool
what's your
over there
name?
skating still, bumping into other shit.
Just in case he dies
I
tonight.
said just in case he dies. But it's just in case he has a head trauma. But she didn't even do that.
No.
She could have done that, what I did, right?
She could have done that. I mean, first of all, there's no cell phones at that time. So she couldn't have done that. But she could have driven to a police station or maybe walked to one of the houses and tried to call, one of the houses nearby. But he said he was fine and he wanted to avoid her because she was a stranger. So he walks home. And later that night, he passes out and goes into a coma. But anyway, so Jack Lemmon shows up out of nowhere at the hospital when they're there, and he talks to...
An estranged father, right?
Want to hurt her feelings.
he's his estranged father, yeah.
I mean, after all, it was your mother's sister.
But he starts telling
Anyway,
these inappropriate stories
I don't know how
to...
much time passed.
him.
All I know is that I am
So he's
working
dying.
like hell on that ice maker.
Because he's
trying to
dying
get
and he
the damn
doesn't...
thing going, and
Bruce
she is
doesn't know
saying
that, Bruce
things
Davison.
Like, if the
But-
positions were reversed, my
He
sister...
already knows his
would do
son
the
got
same
run
thing.
over,
Do you
huh?
believe- You know,
He
like this
does,
is some
but
little
he's
thing
also
between
telling
the
a
two
story
us.
of when
I
he was in the
started smoking. I
hospital.
tell you, my knees are shaking. I don't know what
And
the hell
he's
to do. I don't
saying,
know
when
which
you
way
were
to
in the
go.
hospital and you were little,
Smoking in here, Pop.
and he tells about...
Smoke, that's good.
He tells the story here, where he's having an affair with his aunt, his mother's sister.
She opens the robe, and I get a load. Jesus, God, that woman was put together a hell of a lot better than you'd think when she was just in that dress, I'm telling you. Jesus, that's hard for any man to resist. I mean,
His
I don't
kid
know
is in
about
a
you,
coma.
sure
He
as hell
doesn't really
was for
want to
me.
hear this story from his father that he doesn't like.
But it's a long time ago, Pop.
So,
This line right here.
Neither of us heard your mother come in. God almighty. She was in such a state, you know, she didn't really look at Ola. She looked at me and she said, Howard's in the hospital. And then on the way to the hospital...
She just came there to tell him that
she said,
their
she
son
cried
was
a
in the
little
hospital.
bit, but she only said, why didn't you tell me that you weren't going to work? They told me you were sick. Oh, Christ, I was so ashamed. It was an unlucky day, you know, bad...
Unlucky day.
timing. But I'll tell you, that first day in the hospital, your mother and I stood side by side while those doctors reported to us. And most of the news was bad, but still, we stood there together. We took it together. And then Ola lied. God, Ola told your mother that we'd been having affairs in the past. Oh, hell, it was only that one time. I tried to explain to your mother exactly how it happened to you.
Nothing about, I was so worried about you in the hospital.
Nothing.
Oh, I'll pray you wouldn't die.
No.
I was just worried about my shame, homie.
And then
I don't
this.
want you around anymore.
And then the wife said, I don't want you around anymore.
I'll get through this thing alone. Better. No matter what
That's all
happens
he
to
cares
Howard.
about. How it affected him.
I have to respect her wishes, Howard. I
Okay,
mean, whether I
go
wanna
ahead.
do
You can
it
go to
or
the
not,
next
I
one.
have-
Nah, man. He could have looked at her and said, fuck you, bitch. I know I'm cheating on you and I fucked up, but that's my fucking son over there.
He could have, yeah.
But now this fool's like,
I know. He could have, yeah, he could have fought
your
and said,
sister's in the car waiting for me right now.
yeah, there were many ways he could have handled that better, but he wasn't thinking of anybody else but himself.
It's like you would ask him, how come you did that? And he would have threw that line from Fargo, you know, you think that the world's like a vacuum, you know.
Yeah. Tom Waits is in it. He and Lily Tomlin are married.
Where you go?
He goes to his wife's work after they had an argument the night before. This looks like Norm's, doesn't it?
Yes, it's just exactly like Norm.
But I don't think it is. I mean, I don't know.
Bro, what are you doing here?
Here to see you. What else?
Tom Waits always talks and looks like he just gave up everything today. Like drugs, heroin, beer, pork,
Honey, where you been
mayonnaise,
sleeping? Look at you.
and brushing his hair.
I slept outside.
He's got a little Bert Kreischer in him, doesn't he? Doesn't he? Without the beard, right?
Yeah, sober October.
People are looking. You want to order something?
Yeah.
Ron Perlman, yeah, a little Ron
But you
Perlman.
on a bit of rice.
You know, the beginning stages of when the werewolf turned into a werewolf, an American werewolf. Like,
With no eyebrows, when the no
Yeah.
eyebrows
Cup of coffee?
happen.
Oh, yeah, give me some coffee.
He looks like Cowardly
How
Lion,
about an egg
too.
sandwich?
I broke yolk.
Yeah, with a broke yolk.
With a broke yolk.
why are they brokenhearted?
Because she kicked him out. He
Oh.
slept outside the house last night, the trailer last
How'd you
night, and
get
she
here?
wasn't there. And he was wondering where she was all night.
That's the saddest thing ever, man.
Yeah.
To get kicked out of a trailer and you're crying to get back in.
But she wasn't even home. And he realized that, and so he didn't even try to get in.
So you flat the
Say I
tires.
chauffeur you around to the manor of which
Your
you're
plan.
soon to become accustomed.
Okay, you can go to the next scene. Do we have any other clips? We don't have any other clips here. That sucks. Yeah, it's hard to find all the clips cut apart, but the whole movie is
You know
on
what I
YouTube.
noticed
You should go
about
watch
the,
it. But
the movie that we chose this week without even trying, they all have vignettes in them, like different little stories.
Yeah.
The next movie we talk about the same thing, and then the other movie has like
all of them,
intertwining stories.
which is kind of like it's kind of like some of the other ones we started with too, with all this stuff. But we just finish. So in Shortcuts, a lot of things come to a head. The little boy. Well, I don't want to do too many spoiler alerts, but Chris Penn is in this, and I didn't find any clips with him in it. Chris Penn is married. That's Sean Penn's brother. He's married to Jennifer Jason Leigh in the movie, and she's a phone sex operator who's also a stay-at-home mom. And he starts to get really disturbed. He knows she's a phone sex operator, and that's how she brings in money. He's a pool cleaner. And then he starts to get frustrated with how she's so vocal, very sexual on the phone, and he just like stares at her making these phone calls because she's kind of having an affair on the phone, even though he's aware of it. It's not it's not an
976
affair.
numbers.
Like 976 numbers back in the day, they don't exist anymore. But now you've got Snapchat and OnlyFans and stuff where you could pay, I guess, to chat with someone. And
We don't have blankets right now, but how they look at the video? Are they doing the top part, or people can see my crotch, or does it look like I'm hiding a one of the Clorox swipes, a bottle of Valentina right here?
oh, sideways in your stomach. Yeah, we don't have the shield of our blankets to hide our bottom half.
No, now it look like now my stomach looks like I snuck in a bunch of snacks in the movie theater.
You could bring a blanket. No, I don't want a blanket.
Still like
You
this.
could bring his.
I feel like this.
I think so. You. Yeah, he used the ticket pillow up there. The advertisement pillow. You have a pillow behind you too.
I want. Yeah, but I need that one. Yeah.
Anyway, so Chris Penn is phenomenal in this movie, but it's such a weird ending, right? Because he does something really unexpected at the very end. He and Robert Downey Jr. go off to kind of pick up on these girls, these women, and something very bad happens right before the earthquake. It's bizarre. And it always left me questioning what the hell happened in that movie. Any other things you want to talk about in shortcuts? Oh, besides Julianne Moore, by the way, the weird thing is her scene, she's having an argument with Matthew Modine. They're married. She's bottomless the entire time. I don't know what the length of time that she's on screen is, but it's very weird.
Weird that she's walking around with a baby carry top hanging out of her.
She's a lot of people turned down that role because they didn't want to do that. And she said, I guess she's
I
like,
wouldn't do it either.
she was like, I'll do it. And then she said, and you'll find out that I'm a real redhead.
And
I was
that's
like,
why she got an
gross.
Oscar and a star of
What?
Star of Hollywood.
That didn't get her an Oscar, but she got noticed for sure. But I just was like, I don't know. Bottomless is more uncomfortable than topless.
Can I tell that I was there getting off the train when she was getting her star?
Really?
And I yelled out, Julianne Moore!
Sure,
And it felt like
that.
it felt like the world stopped. And it went like this, like I felt like crackhead Barney right there. Everybody could have just dragged me and beat me.
Yeah, Crackhead Barney is crazy. Go check out Crackhead Barney and Friends on Instagram. She's
She
crazy.
is a performing.
She's wild.
She's I don't know what they call it.
She's an antagonizer,
But
influencer.
her art is her
that is
her stick is what's it called? Performance
art. Yeah.
Yeah. She's a performing artist. Like all her stuff is out, and I don't know if she's been friends with Eric Andre for a long time, but she fits right in.
That's
man.
how we met her. She
opened the show.
Yeah, she opened the
Nobody
show
could
in
follow her.
Queens, and she's just shouting at everybody in the audience.
Nobody could. She's like punk rock.
Yes, she's like,
Improvisation, and she's just out there.
and she covers herself in paint. She often covers herself in white paint. She's a black woman, and she covers herself in white paint, and then wears a blonde wig sometimes,
and goes
says,
inside boutiques.
and then she'll get kicked out, and she says, "Is it because I'm white?" She's like,
and she wears a big diaper with a Trump mask
It's
and goes to
very
MAGA protests.
yeah, she goes to
And stands
protest
there
and
lays on the
antagonize
floor.
people.
Come on, guys, beat me. I need the clicks.
She's wild. I don't know how with it she is, when she's actually like, like, is she aware? Is she constantly, is that Jon Stewart in the middle one?
Yeah.
I don't know, but you got to be locked
Shout out
in.
to her, man. Go to her Venmo.
She's got a Cash App, I think.
Yeah.
That's how you know she's legit. Cash App.
She goes to these weird punk gigs and art shows that start like at 3 in the morning,
Yeah.
3 in the afternoon.
I had to give that life up going to places that start stuff at 2, 3 in the morning. I can't start anything after 11, 10.
I remember the Laugh Factory were Tell me your spot's at 12:40 a.m.
That's the last spot of the night. Or no, that's the middle spot.
No, fucking Brian Holtzman going after me.
Yeah, Brian's going to close out the show.
Or Leslie Jones or Tiffany.
Yeah, Tiffany, Leslie Jones.
Leslie Jones, Tiffany Haddish, Felipe Esparza, Jeremy,
Brian Holtzman.
Brian Holtzman for the closing show.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes some other weirdos they'd stick in there. But yeah, that's a weird show.
Shortcuts. Very good movie, man.
But go check it out. It's interesting. It's
attention.
really it's a good movie. It's just I think 2 stories too long, unfortunately. The next one, the next 2 are they're connected basically. The first one is Smoke, 1995, by director Wayne Wong. I'm not sure how he pronounces it. Wang.
Wayne
Wang. Wayne Wang has a weird career because he not only did this movie and Blue in the Face, which is right after it, but he did, what are some of the other ones? Oh, he also made Slam Dance with Tom Holtz. Did you ever see that one? And Virginia Madsen? I'll add that to the list. I think that's an indie movie. So those 3 all fit kind of the same tone. But then he also made Last Holiday with Queen Latifah and Made in Manhattan with J-Lo. And Joy Luck Club, which is a good movie, and then also some Hong Kong films. There's like a string of films that were just mostly in Hong Kong. But it's so bizarre the variety of things that he's made, and these 2 films feel so stylized like Jim Jarmusch style, and he even uses a lot of the same actors. And John Lurie's in there, the sax player.
Yeah.
Is playing in the side street, and in the street.
Or former outside.
Yeah, it's weird. So go ahead and play the trailer for Smoke. It is a drama, technically, but there's some funny parts.
People say you have to travel to see the world. Sometimes I
Harvey
think
Keitel
that if you
and
just stay in one place and keep your eyes open,
William
you're gonna see
Hurt
just about all that you can
and
handle.
Harold Perrineau Jr. mostly the main character. So it follows multiple characters who are all connected by a small tobacco shop in Brooklyn on the street corner, managed by Augie, played by Harvey Keitel.
You from around this town, or you just kind of going from here to there? Just passing through.
Forrest Whitaker.
A woman in need of an old
That
friend.
Nova right there.
What's with that patch anyway?
I don't really want to talk about it.
Stockard Channing playing his ex-wife, right?
A man trying to know his daughter.
That couple really see eye to eye through the whole movie.
You actually
Ashley Judd playing a heroin addict.
That's all I need.
In a city where it's hard to make a connection, there's a smoke shop where strangers meet.
Ashley Judd, I always thought she was like dirty hot in those scenes.
And
Yeah,
lives
she's
are
dirty. Oh yeah,
changed
Jared
forever.
Harris is in this too.
And white is white. And never
That's the only scene she has, right? Is in that in the apartment when they go and visit her.
From Wayne Wang, director of the Joy Luck Club. And award-winning novelist Paul Auster. Comes a very special human comedy.
He's my father.
I rented the movie at the video store, I think.
Maybe one day you'll grow up and be a great
I just randomly got it because I had Harvey Keitel and I thought it was taxi driver
William
guy.
Hurt, Harvey Keitel, Stockard
Yeah, he's in
Channing,
this movie with
shoot
Victor
nobody.
Argo, and then I think it was
Ashley Judd,
one of 12
and Forrest
movies they were in
Whitaker.
together. That's his friend.
A good story. You can't
That's the guy who plays the shop owner.
Friends, then what kind of friend do you have?
He's also the shop owner and taxi driver.
Oh, really? You can play the next one. Actually, I don't know if we need to. You can, yeah, go ahead and play that. Let's see.
Twin Towers.
Just a beautiful shot of New York looking into Manhattan from Brooklyn.
I always want an apartment where I go look out and I see a train pass by. But the clothes I got was hearing the train. Horn.
Yeah, we hear the horn in
In
Echo
Echo
Park, and there's no train right there. Giancarlo Esposito.
That Raul Julia's fake Raul Julia over there.
I think his name is Jose Zuniga or something like that.
That was 4 years ago. I am talking about now.
But it's basically the regulars,
McDowell, Mitchell, Backman,
real conversations, the regulars of this smoke shop.
Oh, please, don't forget.
And I don't mean smoke shop like today smoke shop, like tobacco shop, cigar shop.
The
This isn't like a dispensary or anything like that. So it's set in 90, but it was filmed in 95. I didn't realize that it was that. Anyway, you can go to, well, actually, let me mention. So it follows multiple characters. This is Paul, who's a regular at the smoke shop.
The writer.
William Hurt. And Augie invites him to his apartment. Yeah, he's a writer, and he recently lost his wife.
He buys those cigarettes that he buys are the one that his wife smoked.
Yeah. You can skip to the next one.
She had bought those cigarettes before something happened to her.
Yeah, and so everybody's connected by smoking, pretty much. Well, not really. Harold Perrineau is not. So this is Harvey Keitel showing him his photography project he's been working on over the years.
He takes a photograph every day at 8 in the morning across the street from his cigar shop.
What do you mean? I mean, you're going too fast. You're hardly even looking at the pictures.
They're all the same.
They're all the same.
They're all the same, but each one is different from every other one. You got your bright mornings and your dark mornings.
He's got 4,000 photos he's taken over the years.
You got your weekdays and your weekends. You got your people in overcoats and galoshes, and you got your people in T-shirts and shorts.
I love the idea of just taking one photo. That's it.
The same
every
people,
day.
sometimes different ones.
You don't have any test shots or practices.
Sometimes
this is the one you
different
get.
ones become the same, and the same ones disappear. The Earth revolves around the sun, and every day, the light from the sun hits the Earth at a different angle.
This movie has none of that.
What? I like this movie. I don't like the next one, but
I like them both.
Slow down, huh? That's what I'd recommend.
I like the story about the little vignette with Forrest Whitaker and his son from
I'll show that in a second. Too.
Oz.
Son from Oz.
He loses his arm, his son loses his legs.
So here, Paul, oh yeah, he loses his legs in Oz. That's interesting. So Paul eventually flips through and he sees a photo with his wife passing by the store, his wife who's died. And it just sends him into this grief again, like reawakens the grief. And then he walks out of his apartment later and almost gets hit by a truck. And then the guy who saves him is Harold Perrineau Jr., who plays Rashid. And Rashid is, he says he's homeless and he's a kid. He's like 17 or 15 actually, or 16. Anyway, he takes him home to his apartment and then he stays for a couple days. And then William Hurt's still in his sort of grief state and he's just starting to get annoyed with his new roommate. So he sends him on his way. And then Rashid is like, all right, I'll go on my way. And he goes and looks for his estranged father, played by Forrest Whitaker, who has runs a gas station and mechanic shop on the outskirts of town. And you can go ahead and play this scene here. He lost his arm, so he's asking him about his arm.
So now he has a harpoon arm.
You're bad, stupid, selfish man. First, I'm gonna fill your body with spirits.
I always felt like Forrest
I'm gonna put you
is laying it on pretty thick in this story, in this movie.
Then I'm gonna have you crash that car, kill the woman that loves you. But you, Cyrus, I'm gonna let you live. Because living's a lot worse than dying, kid.
He doesn't know it's his
son. Just to make sure
son.
that you don't
Because he told him a different name. He hasn't seen him since he was 5.
What you did to that poor
And his
girl.
mother died in a car accident that he was driving the car.
He said his name was John Paul or Paul Williams.
Paul, I forget what Paul's last name
Now,
is.
he could have ripped off both
But he gives
my
the
arms.
same name
Both
as
my
William
legs,
Hurt's
but,
character. He lies and
nope.
says that's his name.
Have to be merciful. You just rip off my left.
So he lost his arm in the accident. He's telling him how he lost his arm. And Harold
Every time I look
Perrineau's
at this
character knows, Rashid knows what happened, but he doesn't know his dad. So he's just letting him tell the story.
But a bad, stupid.
And he gets
Selfish man.
a job helping him clean out the shop.
Let that
Funny
be a lesson
enough,
to you,
they're playing
Cyrus.
father and son. They're 2 years
Listen to
apart.
you, in your ways. Warning.
Isn't that crazy?
No.
Yeah, 2 years. Forrest Whitaker's only 2 years older.
Ghost dog, man.
Ghost dog put some years on him. City miles.
That's right.
The guy on the left, what's his name?
Harold Perrineau Jr. We saw him on the highway.
Harold what?
Perrineau.
Harold Perrineau. He had a real pretty girlfriend back then.
Isaac's going to look it up. Who is his girlfriend?
I don't know, but she's very striking. She's like a
This
model.
is very helpful.
She was in that movie. Oh man, she was in that. No, that's like look at the '90s. That shit.
Her?
No, her. Yeah, Kristen Wells.
Oh, okay, I know
She
her.
was
yeah.
in.
Yeah.
Okay, she was evil right there.
She actually
she was in.
She was in a movie we just did.
She was in a movie with Eddie Murphy came out in the scene in Dr. Dolittle back in the day.
What other movies is she in? Tell me.
That's it.
You seem to have.
That's it.
You seem to have her whole bio.
She only has 2 movies.
I think she had only 2. I've seen her before. She kind of looks like another person I can't think of right now.
I forgot how I found out about that because they showed her, and then they showed a montage of everybody she dated.
Those are all the movies she's in there.
Never seen none of those.
Those are your favorites, don't lie.
Let me
She was
see.
in Girl 6. I didn't know that. I like Girl 6. Teresa Randall's in that movie. She looked like Jafandi. My friend. Anyway.
What's her name?
Who?
The actress.
Kristen?
Kristen Bell?
What's her name? Kristen Wells? Wilson. What else you want to know about her?
No, that's it.
Okay.
He's been in a lot of movies, man. He was in King of New York with Christopher Walken. He's the one, that actor, Paranoia.
Harold Perrineau. Yeah. He was in Oz, all seasons of Oz.
And,
he's the Greek chorus, basically, in Oz.
He's in Malcolm X.
Yeah, he's in a lot of stuff. So anyway, William Hurt later learns that when he met Rashid, he was on the run from thieves because he stole the money that the thieves had stolen. And he urges Rashid to return the money to save himself. But Rashid instead disappears and goes back to his dad's gas station. And then Paul and Augie track him down there, which leads to Rashid revealing who he really is. And they have an emotional reconciliation.
Rashid, Thomas, whatever. Which one is it?
Thomas.
Thomas.
Come on, you yellow belly. The whole thing. The whole name. First name and
What
last
difference
name.
does it make?
Doesn't make any difference. Why not just say it?
Ricky
Look, I was going to tell him in
Ricardo.
my own time. In my own time.
There's no time like the present, man.
Well, I'm listening to you.
That Cadillac back there. I love that car, man. Eldorado, right?
My hair look like just 2 guys arguing in a Vietnam movie.
Thomas Cole.
Man, really fucked up the lines
My name is
last night.
Thomas
We let all the BCs
Jefferson.
in.
Cole.
I lost my eye, brother.
Make fun of me.
You making fun of me? You mocking me?
Are you mocking me? You mocking me? I ain't gonna let no little punk kid come in and mock me. You mocking me?
Well, you like it or
Are you
not,
mocking me?
Cyrus, that's my name, Cole, just like
He's
yours.
trying. He's trying for an Oscar here.
Very emotional man.
I'll like this one bit. Could you go upstairs for a second? I'll take care of this, all right?
He thinks he's just coming to fuck with him with that
You remember her?
by,
Shut your fucking mouth!
by telling him his son's name.
Kick to the shin, man.
Those loafers on. What are you wearing those loafers for? That's his new wife. And they have a child, a small child together. New family.
Why you turn to Frankenstein? Why you get all mad?
Because he thought he's there fucking with him by telling him he's his son.
Oh.
He didn't really know what happened to his son afterward. He didn't even think that he'd come back.
I don't think he ever met him.
He never. Well, no, I think he was like 5 when he died. Because he died, or not when he died, when he got his arm cut off and his mom died. Because he's 17 now or 16. So he was young. Anyway, at the end, Paul tells Augie that he's been asked by the New York Times to write a story for their Christmas Day edition, but he has writer's block. So Augie tells him a story that he can use for it about a time he spent Christmas with a blind grandmother because he went to return a wallet that a thief had dropped in his store, and a shoplifter, and the grandmother was blind and she thought it was her grandson. So instead of like spoiling it for her, he decided to have Christmas dinner with her. And then he steals a camera from her. So you can tell, you can play the thing. It's
a very sweet story, man. I swear I've seen this scene in other movies, but I guess this is the only movie I've seen it.
I think you're confusing the reenacting at the end with seeing it.
Yes, I suppose I do.
Wait, that's all I have is the bullshit part? Oh. Wait, pause it? I thought I had another clip up there. Look up Smoke movie. Augie tells a Christmas story. Damn it. I thought I got the first part.
I'd be at least 80, maybe 90 years old. And the first thing I noticed about her is she's blind. I knew you'd come, Roger, she says. I knew you wouldn't forget your Granny Ethel on Christmas.
You can fast forward a little bit to the next
And
one.
then she opens her arms
Just
as if
skip
for
a
Christmas.
little bit more.
We both go into the apartment. We spend the day together. Every time she asked me how I was doing, I would lie to her. I told her I had found a good job in a cigar store. I told her I was about to get married. I told her 100 pretty stories, and she made like she believed we was house salad. Granny Ethel had a couple of bottles
The
of wine
camera
stashed
keeps
in a bedroom.
zooming in, by the way. It gets closer and closer. You notice
And
that?
so both of us together managed to put together a fairly decent Christmas dinner.
Oh, that's all? Okay. Fuck. Okay.
That was a
Forget
good
it.
scene.
I can't grab the right scene for it. But anyway, you can play the next one where Paul calls bullshit on it.
Now you got your Christmas story, don't you?
The story is very similar to the story of Rashid finding the money. You know, that's why he calls bullshit, because like this is like a parable of what I'm dealing with Rashid.
Bullshit is a real talent, Augie. To make up a good story, you have to know how to push all the right buttons. I'd say you were up there among the masters. What do you mean? I mean, it's a good story.
Shit. If you can't share your secrets with your friends, then what kind of friend are you?
It's a great movie because there's no closure for a lot of the stories, and you just kind of left to imagine what happened.
Exactly.
Y'all get cancer.
They all get cancer from smoking. You know, when we first watched Mad Men, that's what I was thinking. I was like, some of these people are going to die from cancer because they don't realize yet. And, you know, then of course
And
that
those cigarettes
happens.
are much stronger too.
Oh, yeah, there's no filter
Lucky
on those
Strike?
Lucky Strikes back then. No. What? They were toasted. And a little Tom Waits for you. I can't escape the Tom Waits in these early indie films. All right, we can go to the next one, which is Blue in the Face.
Blue in the Face.
Which is also made in 1995, and in fact was filmed 6 days after Smoke wrapped. They decided to spend 6 days to film this movie.
This movie should have been called Blue in the Face.
Welcome
Blue,
to the liveliest
the
block in the
ashtray.
city, where everybody's got one
Because
thing
it
on their
was
mind. Harvey
they
Keitel
on the
is
set. I
thinking
guess
about
Wayne Wang saw Harvey Keitel working with the actors on their characters, and so what they would do is just improvise as their characters off camera.
Shy about it.
And some of the greatest conversations were happening, I guess. So they were all laughing and they thought it was really great. So they decided, let's make another movie. So this movie is more like an extension or not a sequel, really. But 6 days after the feature wrapped, they made this in 6 more days. But then after a while, the improvising wasn't working.
Jim Jarmusch.
So they ended up writing a script for like
Jim
several of the
Jarmusch
scenes.
looked like if Dane Cook and Anthony Jeselnik had a baby.
The more I watch Jim Jarmusch talk, the more I realize Anthony Jeselnik is Jim Jarmusch. He talks so much like him.
Lily Tomlin kills it.
Yeah,
in
I
this
have
movie,
a
man.
longer scene. Mira Sorvino there. But it's basically a little bit more of the characters surrounding this smoke shop. So let's go ahead and do Roseanne. Do you have that clip at the top? Okay. Roseanne does a cameo here as the store owner's wife. And she's, I guess, bored, right? Frustrated and bored and wants to go on a trip. And Dan left. She wants to go on a trip and her husband won't take her anywhere. He just works all the time. And you can skip forward.
To be in show business, to have excitement, to do things besides watch your
I think Roseanne's awful in this, in her scenes.
The big dog with the wife?
Yeah.
Business? I'm not talking to him. Tell him I'm not going to talk to him.
Tell him?
What, 5 times you want me to tell you?
What did I do?
Tell him I'm not talking to him because he does not know how to communicate.
By the way, the soundtrack in this movie was done by David Byrne, and he does a duet with Selena on it called God's Child, Baila Conmigo, and then that was her final recording.
I'll give you a clue. It starts with an L. It's 3 syllables. You know what it is?
You can
What is
go
it?
forward to the next one, Lily Tomlin's cameo.
I'm looking for $4.95.
That's her on the right as I guess a man, right? She has a mustache.
Yeah.
Is that a work of art, man, or what?
That's beautiful. They don't make those anymore. Obsolete. They don't make them anymore. You can't get that. They go home to mama and get that. That looks pretty good, actually, though.
She's trying to find waffles. She's trying to find waffles in town, right? Like the best Belgian waffles. And she's reading a flyer for it. She's just licking the flyer.
But there was a place in Brooklyn that had Belgian waffles at the time.
Yeah. This place all over. All the Greek diners have huge Belgian waffles in New York. I think it's just one giant waffle. It takes up a plate.
When I went to look that up, there was a guy from Belgium, and then he was like, he was making.
He said, "Not a fan."
Not a fan, man. He was saying, in Belgium we eat waffles all day.
They're just like they're like tortillas.
It's a dessert, You eat it in the morning. You eat it.
It's not a dessert.
You grab it, But he's saying that it's not here. They eat them for breakfast, only for breakfast. Over there we eat them all day.
He's saying here, I saw that thing. He was saying here, they make them into these fancy things with whipped cream and ice cream on them, and they don't do that in Belgium. They're just plain. They're just seen as like a bread or like a muffin or whatever.
I don't know, where I
mean?
went in Belgium, they were all dipped in white chocolate with sprinkles.
You went to Belgium?
They were like peanuts.
Oh, you're talking about the little stroopwafel things, though. They're talking
not the stroopwafel. There was actually when we were in Belgium. They had that place has steaks with waffles on them. They were made with penises.
I think that's for the tourists. Oh, well, the penis place, that was a sex novelty
but
jokey.
Those were waffles.
They were waffle material, I guess. They made them in a waffle iron. I guess a penis-shaped waffle iron. Belgium was a weird town. We spent one day there. It was very weird.
I did get a package of waffles, one in a package it said Belgian waffles, and it had nothing on it, and it was good, just plain.
But like in the U.S., a Belgian waffle is a giant, like 12-inch waffle. It's very fat. Pull up a Belgian waffle, Isaac. And it usually is dressed up quite a bit with everything you can think of.
Here in America?
Yeah. The Belgian waffles in New York are piled high with shit on them. Like, these are very healthy looking, but they'll have a lot of whipped cream or, like caramel all over them. Go to that bottom left one, or that one right there. Yeah. No, the one below it. That one. Oh, that one's just toasted.
So Lily Tomlin just annoying people
Anyway,
with
yeah,
that paper.
she found a
She's trying
flyer.
to get change.
No, I think she found a flyer, but she can't find that place. And he's like, we can go to any place over any Greek diner and find Belgian waffles. But she wanted to find the one on that flyer.
Nothing like waffle and heroin, she says.
Go ahead and play the next one, Michael J. Fox.
He's good here.
He's in it too. It's probably the healthiest he looked, man.
Peter Maloney? Oh my God! Tommy!
So I don't understand this scene though. He's a lawyer, but he's dressed here with cutoffs and a suit jacket. It looks like he woke up like hungover somewhere.
Yeah.
And lost his pants or something.
How you been? How you been? I'm good, yeah. How you been? I went to Harvard. Got my BA at Harvard. Went to Yale and PhD in interdisciplinary studies, philosophy, and biology. And then,
Maybe he's one of those weirdos that did too much school, and just too weird, like academically.
Like, can't remember my friend Psycho.
Thanks. Great. Basically go out and
I used to walk around with
people at random.
those
take their answers
noise reduction headphones. The one that the one that the guy that's directing the pilot.
The air traffic controller, yeah.
He used to walk around with those in the housing projects.
Yeah.
We're wearing those stupid.
Right here?
I don't want to hear anything around here.
I wonder if he was autistic and just,
I
or
think
he had like
was.
sensory issues. We just didn't have a name for it back
Because
then.
he just grab wholesale money and go one way on a bus and then stay over there so somebody goes get his ass.
Yeah. There's Jared Harris, by the way. No lines. Still acting his ass off over there on the left.
Yeah, man.
That's Richard Harris's son.
Yeah, no
He's a
lines.
great character actor. He had a couple lines, but in most of the scenes, he's just in the background.
Mad Men.
Mad Men. He's the British guy on Mad Men. Go ahead and play the Lou Reed scene.
Lou Reed.
I like his little speech here. Lou Reed improvised. I don't know if these stories are his own personal feelings on things or he's
I know my way around New York.
making them up.
I don't know my way around Paris. I don't know my way around Denver. I don't know my way around Maui. I don't know my way around Toronto, etc. So it's almost by default. I don't know very many people who live in New York who don't also say, but I'm leaving.
This is true about LA too,
I've been
right?
thinking of leaving for 35 years now. I'm almost ready.
Almost ready. How many people do you know who say they're moving from LA? So many people, though. That's why so many people jumped to Austin from here, because other people had already gone. I think people are afraid to make another leap, especially in their 30s.
Scared, like in Sweden.
And maybe afraid to admit that they're following some other comedians
Kind of
over to
empty, they're all
Austin.
drunk.
It's just such a strange thing.
Everything works. If you stop at a stoplight and don't
That's how
turn
I
your
feel
engine off,
about
people come over and talk
Amsterdam.
to you about it. You go to the
Everything
medicine
works,
cabinet,
everybody
you
follows
open
the
it up, and
rules.
there'll be a little poster saying, in case of suicide, call.
Yeah.
You turn on the TV, there's
And on double there was a sign above that says if anybody's
If you notice antisocial behavior,
call us.
Call us. Yeah, it was like, and then I was like, antisocial behavior, that's a wide description. Like, that's a broad description. What if I think wearing polka dots is antisocial, or not talking to people, or not making eye contact with people?
not having realized what it would then be like being on Long
Go ahead and
Island.
play Madonna's scene, which is really a throwaway scene. They just found a way to stick her in. Oh, the reason this is in Italian is because they don't have any clips of this scene except from Italy for some reason. Because I guess they promoted her heavily over there being in this movie because she's Italian.
Aqui é a companhia de charutos Brooklyn.
So this isn't really her acting.
Cameos? O que eu posso fazer por você?
Eu tô procurando pelo Sr. Augustus Ranch.
She's just a singing telegram lady.
Bem, acaba de encontrá-lo, gata.
Ótimo. Nunca estive no Brooklyn, não sabia se conseguiria encontrá-lo.
O Brooklyn tá no mapa. Temos ruas por aqui.
They got somebody who sounds like Harvey Keitel, right?
Bem,
Bem o quê?
eu tenho um telegrama pra você.
You can fast forward to the
Ninguém
singing.
morreu, espera. Melhor, hein?
She said, I have a telegram for you.
That's it. Well, she does a little bit more, but it's annoying. The next one, Jim Jarmusch. Here's the real Anthony Jeselnik.
And why is it in every movie there's a shootout, and when they run out of bullets, they like click, click, they fling the gun away like it's a disposable cigarette lighter or something. What's up with that? Guns cost a lot of money. Can't you reload it?
Can't you know what I'm saying?
They always like click, they throw the gun out.
That's a good point.
And another thing in movies I think is really weird, like war movies, not Nazis.
He's smoking his last
Why do
cigarette.
they always smoke,
He's quitting.
like, in some weird way like this. Yeah, we have ways of making you talk, Augie. This is like the threat of,
Jim Jarmusch has been
torture, or
completely white-headed since he was like 30, right?
we know who you are. We have seen what you've done.
Oh, that was the beginning again. Okay. I was like, wait, he has
I know
more?
I don't smoke, but I did smoke Marlboro Lights when I was sober. Like for...
You smoked when you were sober?
Yeah.
Huh.
I just smoked with this guy with Pete. He had
Pete.
He lived across the street. And but I knew him when I started working at Dodger Stadium. I used to work with him, and he used to take our breaks with me and Ivan, and he'll be smoking, and we're standing next to him, talking to him. And he started getting old, started losing teeth.
Mm.
Then Ivan would say, man, he loses the teeth every homestand. So, yeah, Marlboro Lights, man. I would smoke Marlboro Lights. I don't even know, just all the time.
I smoked. How long did you smoke?
Not long ago. Then I quit.
No, for how many years? Like, for how long?
Not even a whole year.
Oh.
Then I quit.
Lightweight.
Then when I started drinking again, oh man, I was smoking like a pack a day.
Yeah, you smoke a lot when you're drinking, and yeah. But I smoked when I was 19. I think I tried to smoke when I was like 14 or 15, and it hurt my chest so much because I was not about to fake inhale. Had to really inhale. So it hurt my chest, like a fire in my chest. I was like, I can't do this. So I stopped. And then when I was like 19 or 20, I started smoking again because I was working in a bar, and I was just like bussing tables until I was 21. Then I started waiting tables there. And we just smoked on the job at work, just at the bar smoking and buying $2.50 packs of cigarettes out of the machine right there. $2.50.
When I went to the King Corona smoke shop in Tampa, people that were going there, they go in, maybe they haven't been there like in 2 years, but they might run into somebody that they met last time they were there, and they're still there. And then later, there's like a group of 5 dudes just talking.
The cool part,
smoking.
yeah, I really want to go to those places in Ybor City, but the cool part about it is the sitting around, like seeing the guys drinking, like to have
good coffee.
I don't
too.
want a cigar, but I like the atmosphere of having a cortadito, little espresso, and just sitting there on the streets, because those streets are cobblestone too in that area, right?
Yeah, man.
And roosters walking around and stuff. Yeah, that's
They
what I
said
like.
the guy told me it's the best seat for Halloween.
And then just what people watching. That's the best thing right there. And it's a historic area, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's pretty much it. To me, this film felt a lot like Slacker, the way just one story flows into another. More so than Smoke. Smoke had a better story that tied everything together. This one was just mostly just random bits of weird people. Conversations.
Shout out to the guy the manager there, man. He gave me a badass cigar box.
Oh, back in Tampa?
Cigar box. And it was not just a cigar box. When you close it, it was also a cutting board. I lost it.
And you got it for me and then left it in Tampa.
I lost it an hour after he gave it to me.
Thank you.
And I went back and I told him I lost it, which I shouldn't have done.
Yeah, why would you tell him you lost it?
Then he gave me another one. I lost that one too.
So the end of the story is I got no cigar box as a gift from Tampa. I got no gift. Why not?
I don't know.
Why did you forget 2? What did you do with them?
I lost one. But you know what? Beep, 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 beep.
There we go. The last
I think
movie.
there's food out there if you want to grab it and bring it in the house.
Oh, our breakfast burritos have arrived. One last movie to talk about, and that is Chungking Express.
Chungking Express, a movie that I personally have seen a million times. And I just like having play in the background. I never knew what this movie was about.
Even though you watched it a million
I didn't even know it was 2 movies. I didn't know it was. But I found out a lot of good things about this movie. That this movie, the guy wrote it while he was editing another movie.
Yeah.
It's a very
It's
good
a beautiful movie. A beautifully shot movie.
And I apologize to History for Fools because I told you guys that this movie was shot at the Kowloon Wall. Wrong. It was shot at the Chungking Mansions in Hong Kong. And this is during the time where everybody at this time they knew Hong Kong is going to be given back to China.
Well, it wasn't long after it had become its own. Well, not really independent, but
No, the British still own the Hong Kong.
Oh, you
right
mean
now.
that?
They
You
were
mean
gonna
giving
give
it back to
China.
Britain? Yeah. Because even though Hong Kong is now under China, they're not communist. So I mean, they don't follow the communist economic rules, but politically, they get reminded regularly that they are still part of China.
Are mainland China allowed to go to Hong Kong?
Yeah.
Well, okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Mainland.
Politically, yeah, mainland. Politically, it's different, but economically, it's different. And capitalism exists in Hong Kong. But and there's an agreement with businesses who are allowed to operate in Hong Kong. But politically and government-wise, you are still under the rule of the communist regime.
When I saw these 2 actors in this movie, I totally forgot about them. But then when I saw Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, and then when I saw House of the Flying Daggers, I was like, I know these motherfuckers from somewhere. So here we are, like 10 years later after those 2 Asian movies come out. I see this movie again and go, these are the guys.
Yeah, so the area in
Good
Hong
actors.
Kong is called Tsim Sha Tsui. Tsim Sha Tsui, which is the director grew up there too, and that neighborhood has a dark, like, criminal underbelly, like sex, drugs, crime, other crime.
This movie helped that neighborhood get restored.
And the word express, so that's the Chungking part. And then the express part, that's the mansions in that town. And the express part is the night market, the food stand that this girl works at in the second story. So it is 2 stories. Each story focuses on a male cop. And really highlights, like, the loneliness and the chaos of living in a big city. You know, like all the activity and everything going on and all these people, how could I possibly be lonely? But they're 2 lonely men in this story.
But somehow, like, I saw that it looks lonely, but it doesn't really is lonely. It doesn't feel lonely because they have so many people around they talk to.
I mean loneliness and, like, hard to find a companion in life. Not necessarily your daily
It's true because
chit-chat with the coffee stand
even
lady.
like
but
the girlfriend that he does have in part 1, she's a flight attendant.
No, that's part 2. That's part 2.
Yeah.
California Dreaming, that's part 2.
Okay.
The first one is May. And then he's eating the pineapple.
Yeah, so in that one, I think him and his girlfriend broke up because they can't meet because of their time schedule, huh?
Yeah, I think so. I don't even know why they broke up. She broke up with him. They don't even show her, his girlfriend.
Maybe because she got tired of him eating pineapples.
No, he eats pineapple. Well, no, she liked pineapple.
His ex-girlfriend name is May.
Yeah, her name is May. So every day, Cop 223, he's played by a Japanese guy, by the way, Takeshi Kaneshiro.
Oh, no.
He buys every day. First of all, let's talk about the character names because he's just known as Cop 223.
Cop 223.
The other guy's known as Cop 663. That's Tony Leung. But that's 663. So they're just known as their numbers, which also takes away, like, their personality, like just it depersonalizes them and turns them into a number. You're one of many of the billions here
Yeah,
in
not
China.
like the last couple with 666.
But anyway, Everyday Cop 223, this is the first story. He buys a can of pineapple with an expiration date of May 1st, symbolizing the day he'll get over his lost love, who was named May. And he views the expiration date of the relationship and the reflection on the expiration date of memories. So he's thinking like, I'm going to give myself 1 month to get over. He breaks up in April, right? And he's waiting till May 1st to stop eating the pineapple, I guess. And then hopefully the memories will be gone by that time. And he's also got his eye on a mysterious woman in a blonde wig throughout the movie and oblivious to the fact that she's a drug smuggler. So let's go ahead and play the plan. He belongs to the service, personal service, where you can get messages in your voicemail box. Kind of like computer dating.
Yeah.
And they leave you a message if they are interested in you.
所以我一直当他是开玩笑，我愿意让他这个玩笑维持1个月。从分手的那一天开始，我每天都买1罐5月1号到期的凤梨罐头，因为凤梨是阿妹最爱吃的东西，而5月1号是我生日。我告诉我自己，当我买满30罐的时候，他如果还不回来
Yeah, if May hasn't come back by the time I bought 30 cans, then our love will expire too. And during that time, he's just basically going through memories of her. Play the opening scene there. A lot of the movie feels like this, just like wild stuff going on in this busy town.
The song plays through the whole movie. It's not every day we're gonna be the same way.
What song's that?
There must be a change somehow.
When do they play that song? I don't know that song.
I'm singing it wrong, but it's in there.
What song is it?
It's not
We can't play anything, any music on here.
Huh?
We can't play any music. What song is that, though?
That's the song that plays through the whole movie.
California Dream is playing through the whole movie. Oh, the ska song. Okay.
It's not every day
Killing me with
we're
this.
gonna be the same.
They only play that in one section of the movie. When her boyfriend is having an affair with that girl. That's the only time.
It's not.
Anyway,
Danny Brown, shout out.
It's beautifully shot. This is an important point. You just brush past many people throughout the day.
不过也许有一天，他会变成你的朋友，或者是知己。我是一个警察，我的名字叫做何志武，编号2223。
走了，赶快！
That's funny. I didn't notice that he sees the mannequin with that wig, and then later he sees a lady with that wig.
I didn't know that she had that guy. She was about to take that guy to her back to kill him, I guess.
Yeah, probably. She's a ruthless lady, but he doesn't even have any clue. He's so love blind. Waiting for somebody to call him on the personals ad thing. That guy got away, right? From being, there's this woman in the blonde wig there that he chases.
我跟他的距离只有0.01公分。57个小时之后，我爱上了这个女人。
It was filmed in sequence like a road movie. You can play the next thing. Wong wrote each scene either the night before or the morning of the day of filming.
有一个女人跟我讲一声。
This is just showing his loneliness. He's eating dinner right here.
因为这一句话，我会一直记住这个女人。如果鸡也是一个罐头的话，我希望这块罐头不会过期。
Play the next scene. This is my favorite one here. He's so sad.
每一个人都有失恋的时候。
He talks about ways to get over his sadness.
因为跑步可以将你身体里面的水分蒸发。
And he says he goes jogging when he gets stressed out or sad because it gets rid of water in the body, so you have none left for tears. I thought that was such a beautifully poetic thought, you know? I'm going to go exercise so I can get rid of all the water in my body so I don't have any left to cry. No, it's fine. Let's go. This is where he meets the drug dealer lady at the bar. He basically he's still so like dreaming of love that he's like, the next woman that comes in here, I'm going to fall in love with her.
有一首歌叫做《日出时让恋爱终结》，我现在的心情就是这样。怎么样才可以让我忘记阿妹呢？我跟我自己讲，由这一分钟开始。
And here comes the lady with the worst disguise in the world.
The worst wig. It is the worst disguise. She looks like she's in disguise.
She looks like she's wanted in Shanghai. Fuck. Okay, I have to commit.
She's the next girl to walk through. So
Madonna is this.
He said, I have a feeling she'll like me.
Hey, you like pineapples?
Hey, no, why does he choose that question?
Like canned food. Smell like you've been chasing 5 immigrants all day.
Do you like pineapple? Like, what the fuck?
Before this scene, man.
So he speaks Cantonese and he switches to Mandarin here because that's universal.
She's a drug smuggler, like a big-time drug smuggler.
She's and like Griselda Blanco.
She hires like a bunch of people and she pays them and puts all the drugs in suits and they fucking go places.
They're all like Pakistani or Bengali, travelers.
And then she has a boyfriend that's cheating on her with a woman that's wearing her wig.
I know. So that's what is confusing. So her boyfriend is cheating with a woman who's wearing a wig like hers. But is hers supposed to be a wig? I mean, obviously it's a wig. But it's also the same wig that was on that mannequin they were walking through the night market. And it's like, what is it with this wig? We can't be supposed to be expected to think that's really her hair.
She's probably like a known drug dealer that probably has a different name. Like her name is probably Donna. You know, and she's probably Asian. Because I knew a drug dealer in the neighborhood. He will say his name. Everybody will say, hey man, where's Pepe? Where's Peps? Where's Pepe? But the whole time it was a black guy. So everybody looking for Pepe and they're looking for a Mexican guy. I'm pretty sure that's why she has a blonde wig. Because they're looking for Donna.
But then that's what I'm saying though. So she's wearing a wig. So why would her boyfriend want this side chick to wear the same wig? Because it's not really her hair. Look like my girlfriend's disguise, please. You know, that sort of thing. That's weird. Anyway, play the next one. This is the transition. It does a pretty smooth transition into the next story of the movie right here. And into their meet cute, their first meeting.
I went to a bathroom in Tijuana that had a thing like that.
This is the guy from the first story here. He's going jogging again. That guy's in a lot of Hong Kong films. It's always a comic relief.
You can tell when an Asian guy be sarcastic without knowing Chinese when he goes, Because he asked him he was asking him, that's ain't gonna save nothing, and he goes, oh.
I know the dialect. I really wish I could speak Chinese. The dialect is fascinating. I only know how to say white
without knowing Chinese, and you're gonna get ripped off. The guy goes, how much is it? $5? $6.
She would fall in love with another man. There's the second cop, and the second story is all about this guy. But the transition there, he was running into the woman with the really short hair, and she's the love interest of this second. Well, she's the stalker.
In this scene right now, behind him, everybody leaving with a man. Like a man is leaving with a man.
Oh, a man's leaving with a man?
Yeah.
I didn't notice that.
The first, when he's walking, there's a guy with shorts and white socks leaving with another man they're hugging. And another guy with long hair with another man. And now he meets a girl with man hair.
I know, because earlier that guy, the first guy that he asks He said, "Oh, Faye just started at the stand," and he said, "No, thanks. I'm not into guys." And he goes, "What?"
No, her name is Fade, not Fade, not.
But she's obsessed. She's quirky, weird, and she just is in a dream world with her music, American music, particularly California Dreamin'. Yay!
This is the scene that gets Quentin Tarantino so horny when he talks about it.
Horny.
That scene where Young Ming is California Dreaming. Oh my God, it's like cinematic excellence, man. If you find that scene, you could look it up, man. He is gushing
Look for that.
at this scene
Pause
right here.
Pause it.
Quentin Tarantino, man. That scene is like, I just wish you show her feet.
He doesn't say that, but we know that's what he meant, though.
Now, Wong Kar-wai, for my money, is one of the most exciting filmmakers that has come out since I've personally...
No, it's like he's just talking about California Dreaming in that scene. And he's getting all into it. Like, I didn't have a crush on her.
So this cop in the second story has just broken up with his flight attendant girlfriend, but when his ex drops a breakup letter and his spare set of keys off at the local food stand, the waitress there, Faye Wong, lets herself into his apartment and starts sprucing up his life. This second cop character he talks to everything in his apartment. You ever notice that? He talks to the table and the plants and the stuff like that.
There's a spoon that she used to use.
Yeah. And so it's like he's talking to his lost love.
Yeah.
So it's appropriate that Faye shows up and starts to organize his life and take care of his apartment.
He never asked her to do that, right?
No, she sneaks in. He doesn't even notice. She changes shit
She
around.
pretty much ruined his life.
Kind of. She changes shit around.
To be with that girl.
He had a chance. She was going to come back, and she deletes some voicemail on his machine.
There's a scene. There's a part of this tape where it goes, "What could have been if she would have been a bitch and stole that letter."
Right, because she steals the letter, but he's heartbroken, so he's like, "I don't even want to see the letter." And she tells him, "I have a letter for you from this woman."
So
and he's like, "No, he never read it. Not until the end, though."
But the whole fucking stand read it, huh?
The whole stand read it. She read it, and she took the keys and never told him that there were keys in there. Go ahead and play the clip where they meet. Oh,
the first time I saw that movie,
Play right here.
I thought that he said, "Go clean my apartment."
no, you did?
First time, yeah.
Oh,
That's her singing.
This is really her singing. What I love is some of the shots in this movie. They're done from across the way, and you could see like through the balcony and through the windows. Like it's really cool, and lets you feel like you're each of these people. She's cleaning with nobody asked her to do this. She puts a new pair of flip-flops, and she throws those in the back. So when the place floods, they float by. But by the way, when they flooded
But there with the two drops right there, see?
Yeah, I don't know what.
That's what I meant. That makes it like instant carbonated water.
Yeah, so
Buy me one.
What?
Buy me those pills.
Why? You have bubbly in the fridge. So anyway, he doesn't even realize all these changes in his apartment have been done. Every day she goes over there and does stuff to his apartment. She puts in a new plant. She knocked him out. See, those weren't carbonated pills. I think she put pills in
forget
there
it then. Oh my God.
out.
Yoko Ono over here.
She puts new fish. Look how many fish are in this tank by the time. And when he catches her, she shows up. She's showing up with more fish. Like she's loading that fish tank. She's crazy.
She pulled in a police officer in Hong Kong, man. She get assassinated for that.
Yeah, so she finds the ex-girlfriend's flight attendant outfit and takes that.
And puts it on. Oh my God.
But yeah, she's basically just learning all about him and stalking him kind of. But how do you not know?
This is what people will say, what did you do before Instagram? This is what you did before Instagram.
She's changing the labels on his sardines.
She's putting in different labels? Or
Yeah,
why?
I don't know why. Anyway, she's going through all his stuff every day. And then he eventually catches her. Oh, by the way, you know when it floods in the apartment, the filmmakers were sued by the people living below because this apartment was on the 3rd floor, and both levels below it suffered water damage from this the flooding scene in this movie.
Why did it flood?
She's cleaning
The fish tank.
the fish tank, and something happens, and it starts to overflow. She's refilling it or something.
There was an overflood and blew in the face too.
No, it's smoke.
It's smoke.
He overflows and ruins his cigars. She finds a hair in the bed, and she's dying. Like, oh no, she's so sad.
Now I gotta clean again.
No, she's sad because there's another woman that he had in the bed, I think.
That was Agent 69.
It's not really. She's like overly dramatic, sad there.
Wow.
But she's a bit of a stalker. Like, I'm surprised you didn't pick up on that.
Meanwhile, the guy at the express place say, "Man, where the fuck, man? We got orders here."
Yeah, she keeps lying. I'm walking to the bank and all this stuff, and she doesn't do anything. And then their electricity gets cut off because she doesn't go pay the bill. Because she's doing this stuff. She's
stealing too?
First of all, that guy has way too many stuffed animals for a grown man.
His name is Henry.
I wish somebody would break into my house and clean my house. That would be really nice.
That's what you do when you're on meth.
I know. But that's her singing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, let's play the next to last scene here. Eventually, he catches her and then he reads the letter after he catches her, and he realizes she's been changing things in his apartment and in his life.
She changed the name of his hammer to Larry instead of
So he
Sam.
finally asks for the letter.
Hey, man, we don't know nothing.
They're like, you were keeping it. Like,
difference.
我跟俾人攞咗啊！我幫你 keep 住咋嗱，我冇睇過㗎。
唔該喎，聽晚得唔得啊？
做咩問我聽晚得唔得閒？
想約你去街咯。
點解要我去㗎？
老細話你聽晚唔使翻工嘅。
點解放假就去街㗎啦咩？
你考慮下先啦。今晚8點喺斜對面嗰間
I'll meet you at the California restaurant at 8 o'clock.
因為講得唔啱你聽啊，聽快啲啊！
He found her CD she had there too. She left it at his apartment.
Oh my God! The first time I saw the movie, I thought he bought her a CD.
No, she left it there. He found it.
She says, "I'm doomed."
Yeah, so they never go on the date. She ends up leaving him a handwritten boarding pass and disappears. She writes it on a napkin, and she draws it on a napkin. And then she ends up returning a year later, and everything has changed. Except the song remains the same.
And she is now a witch.
Those horrible low heel flight attendant shoes. That's her uncle's shop where she worked, the food stand. She's going to go say hi. But things have changed. Her hair grew out, and her dude is now running that place. And he's got the music blasting in there. Or a cousin, sorry.
But a karaoke bar.
And she is now a flight attendant.
Yeah.
Traveling the world.
Trying to make her way to California.
Yeah. Tarantino did say he was moved to tears during this film, by the way. I couldn't find that interview where he said that, but... By the way, she is a pop singer in Hong Kong.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
你咪去咗加州嘅，好唔好玩啊？
加州咪係咁，冇乜特別啦。
It was nothing like the song, I know that.
你着制服幾好睇啊！
你咁樣做都唔錯
She
啊。
told him earlier that he looked nice in uniform, right?
唔食啦，我聽朝仲
So she just walking around pretending to be a flight attendant?
No,
What
she
do you-
is a flight
幾時
attendant.
翻啊？呢度覺得啦。
Well, I don't know. That's the thing. We don't really know.
唔知咧。
She could have just taken that flight attendant uniform with her and
佢哋嗰邊有時間寫封信翻嚟啊！
寫你都唔睇㗎啦。
誒，有啲嘢問你。
well, that's the boarding pass she drew for him.
如果有人俾咗咁嘅 boarding pass 你，
I thought that was that girl's letter, and it got water on it.
See, this is what happens when you don't pay attention. You get up and go to the kitchen.
No,
you
the
go to
first
the
time I saw the
bathroom
movie, I thought
during the
that
movie.
was
I know.
a boarding pass
because
from
you don't
the
pay
other
attention.
girl, like, meet me here.
You
And
don't pay
then she ruined
attention.
it.
That's why.
That was the first time.
不如我換嗰張俾你啊。
好啊。
Anyway, this is
Chungking Express.
Chungking Express.
Badass movie. I'll watch it again. And I'll tell you
I think this one-
different scenarios.
I think this one also is on YouTube for free.
Yeah, it's
I
badass.
believe.
冇所謂啊。
The full movie.
It's
YouTube
okay,
has a lot of full movies on YouTube. I had no clue. But anyway, we can end this, and that is our
Chungking.
show for the day here.
Big boss man. They always say boss, huh?
Who's boss?
No, Chinese.
Oh.
The boss is here.
Your assistant calls you boss man.
She's Chinese.
She's nowhere near Chinese. But thank you for my little cake.
You're welcome, man. I hope you
nice.
enjoy it and remember it.
Remember it. I don't know how long I'll remember that cake. Have a great week, everybody. And we'll have some more
We'll see you
movies
at the
next
movies.
week. Don't be stealing somebody else's line.
Yeah? Who's lying?
That's Roger Ebert.
Oh, they suck, man. They suck.
No, actually, no. They say keep the aisle seats open for us. I think we'll see you at the movies. Is maybe Gene Shalit or
See you at the screening.
what was the other guy? We had a mustache.
Roger Ebert, see you at the movie.
See you at the movies. Okay, that they said keep the aisles open. Maybe Gene Shalit said that. I mean, Gene Siskel said that.
Gene Shalit is the guy you bought the book from?
Gene Shalit's the weird.
Maybe self-steering one?
No. Gene Shalit's the one with the afro and the big
Yeah.
old mustache. He looks like a iron filing character.
Do you even
big fuzzy
binge?
hair.
Thank
Good-
you for
do you even
binging with
binge?
us, man.
Yep. Bye.
Do you even binge?
Do you even binge?